guard. Okay, his hands are on my body. Okay, I'm going to get a grip on the wrist, a grip on his head. Okay, from this point, I'm going to push his hand between my legs. Notice that I elevate my hips when I do that. Now, I'm going to collapse my hips. By collapsing my hips, it's going to create space between me and him. So I got the grip on the head, grip on the wrist, pushing his hand between my legs. I'm elevating my hips. When I want to go, I'm going to release my hips, come over the top. I'm going to go over his shoulder with this leg and underneath his armpit. So both legs are coming up and locking together. I'm squeezing my knees tight. Now instantly, once my legs lock, I'm going to come right here to his head. I'm pulling down on his head with both hands. Okay, now from here, I'm going to make my adjustment. This foot is going to catch on his back. This foot's going to come up, it's going to move. I'm going to lock as tight as I can get it. Now notice that when I lock, I still have part of his shoulder in here. Okay, I don't want that in order to finish. So what I'm going to do is I've still got his head. I'm going to elevate my hips, push his arm across, then I'm going to collapse my hips again. Then from here, I go back to the head, grab the shin, foot goes in the hip. Notice my knee is pointing up. I'm squeezing my legs. I'm going to pick this leg up. I don't want to drag it. I want to pick it up and move it across his neck, all the way across his neck. Now, when I lock, there's no shoulder in here. It's just straight across his neck. From here, I'm going to crunch, squeeze, and pull his head. And it's going to make the choke. Okay? Again, on the head, wrist control. Lift my hips, push the wrist between my legs. I'm going to collapse my hips, come over the top, lock one of the armpit, one over the shoulder. I'm squeezing my legs tight. Right away, I'm going to come to the head. I'm going to make my adjustment. This leg's going to come, I'm going to adjust. Now I want to make sure I don't have any shoulder in here. I may be able to squeeze and finish, but if not, I'll elevate my hips, bring it across, collapse them, grab the head again, grab the shin, foot in the hip, lift, move the leg, block it, squeeze and finish. Okay, again, head, wrist, elevate the hips, collapse, come over the top. Now, both hands on the head. I make my adjustment. Okay, if I can get across where his neck, where there's no shoulder in there, I can go ahead and squeeze and finish. But if he's not, if I still got shoulder in there, I may have to elevate the hips, bring it across, come back to the head, foot in the hip, pick the leg up, move it, and then I can squeeze and finish. Okay guys, let's try it.